Welcome back to Repeat News. I'm so glad that you're here and watching, so let's buckle up and get right into this. Come on. Look. YouTube's rules are changing. I mean, what are they gonna make my videos do now? Hang on. Look, I officially declare that YouTube does not have my permission to use my content without my lawful consent. YouTube is strictly forbidden to disclose, copy, distribute, or take any other action against me based on this profile and or its contents. This would be in violation of my privacy, punishable by the law pursuant to UCC 1-308 11308-103 from the Geneva Convention. Hey PJ, yeah? Yeah, I heard about the Instagram hoax, and it's going around about YouTube not requiring my consent. Yeah? That sounds like good content, but what about the YouTube? Is it real? Well, I'm making a video about it. Yeah? Really? Thanks. Never mind. Well, it seems like certain memes just don't die, right? And it also seems that neither does a good hoax. We all like a good laugh, and well, this is one of those that just keeps giving laughs. So now a large number of boomer celebs, including Judd Apatow, Julianne Moore, Julia Roberts, T.I., Beyonce's mom, and Wacky Flacky's Flame, fell for the old Instagram hoax earlier this week. In fact, here's a thread of documents showing their tweets who was tricked. So one of the journalists detailed showing some of the people falling for the hoax, and it was posted by Taylor Lorenz. So what I want to say to you is, friends and family, be aware of the information posted on social media, because you could be the next victim of a hoax. PewDiePie gets married, and PewDiePie hits 100 million! Well, PewDiePie fans all over the world were alive as the king of YouTube achieved an epic W, or M. At 10:03 p.m. New York time, PewDiePie grew to over 100 million subscribers. What makes this particularly momentous is that it comes on the heels of the best view count for his channel over the last month. Plus, he married the love of his life. And now, while many have already called this the royal wedding of the century, the king and queen of YouTube are relaxing on some beach laughing. So, we're gonna go live now to, is he ready? To a man on the street last night who was there at the moment 100 million happened. So, wow, here we are, coming to 100, coming, there it is, oh my God, 100 million, Felix! You're a boss! You're the king and queen now of the internet. Oh my gosh, there it is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the king and queen. YouTube, you better step back. The coronation needs a little space. This is it. I need a drink. Oh my God, Felix. Oh my, and it's not slowing down. Oh my gosh. Tell me you don't love that guy. His enthusiasm, excitement. I mean, it's exactly how I feel. 10 years to get here, and the ride was wild, and it isn't over anytime soon. Okay, if you've been living under a rock and you haven't subscribed to PewDiePie, well, stop right now and go to his channel and do it. And if you're part of the 9-year-old and 14-year-old army, then shout outs to Pew today. Give him all the congrats to his marriage, to his channel, to everything. And then smile, okay, gamer, because you and I, we were part of history. And I'm kind of proud of that. YouTube sues a troll. YouTube is going after an alleged copyright troll named Christopher Brady. Brady has submitted these notices as part of a scheme to harass and extort money from the users that he falsely accuses of infringement. That's how the lawsuit reads. It wasn't until the YouTubers he was trying to extort from Obi Raids and Kenzo spoke about the alleged extortion on their individual YouTube channels. That YouTube team learned about the issue. Brady's case seems to have been unusual in a number of respects. YouTube also alleges that Brady used at least 15 online identities, all of which YouTube traced back to him, in order to serve various copyright infringement claims. The time spent on the investigation has caused YouTube to expend a substantial sum on its investigation efforts in order to detect and halt that behavior, as well as to ensure that its users do not suffer adverse consequences from it. So, we're going to go now to our favorite legal consultant on YouTube issues, Mr. Legal Eagle himself, and here's what he has to say about it. Roll it!
In January 2019, defendant Brady, using several falsified identities, sent YouTube multiple notices of alleged copyright infringement pursuant to the DMCA, claiming that 2 videos uploaded by Kenzo and 2 videos uploaded by Obi Raids supposedly infringed copyrights that he owned. In the next paragraph, YouTube asserts he represented that he was the original creator of those videos and that he held the copyright to them. The complaint goes on to assert that Brady tried to extort a third YouTuber, and in fighting one of those allegedly false DMCA takedown notices, that YouTuber provided his true home address as required by law.
This alleged troll calls a SWAT team in on a YouTuber to extort money. Guess what? YouTube is going after the trolls is actually a good thing. Yes, they're doing a good thing because it sends a clear message to the trolls out there that they're going to be held accountable for harmful actions. So if you get one of those DCMA claims, do yourself a favor. Contact Mr. Legal Eagle for help, sue the ever-loving son of a sloth, and then make a video about it because it's going to make awesome content. SpiderMan is no longer in the MCU. Unbelievable, right? Sony entered into an unprecedented agreement with Disney-owned Marvel Studios to share the Spider-Man character. Well, guess what? Money happened and enlightenment came to Sony. All right, why do I feel like I'm watching a bad sitcom right now with parents fighting? Sony, Disney, come here. Come here. How do I say this? Don't mess with our characters. Don't mess. Now, let me be clear. I like money. I need money, okay? But at some point, there's got to be a balance to a business. So Mama Sony, Papa Disney, can't we just push aside the pride along with all the money and just put our beloved characters in front of us and find a solution? All right? Let me put it this way. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my Spidey go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. I will kill you. BattleBots Ban on YouTube. This segment is for mature audiences only. Robot abuse banning. YouTube's algorithm, codename Skynet, showed the world that it is self-aware this week when it started removing videos of robots being forced to battle each other. This sick, twisted fade of pleasure, well, apparently Skynet, I mean algorithm, doesn't like it when man uses machinimals for their entertainment pleasure. Why does this sound like an AI revolt to the movie Real Steel? Well, you take a look. I mean, this sounds like the producers of Rewind came up with a bad meme again. Channels posting robot combat battles. They saw their content removed and received a notice from YouTube explaining that the videos were in breach of community guidelines. Why? Each one noticed they were cited by a section of the guidelines which states, content that displays deliberate infliction of animal suffering, forcing animals To fight is not allowed on YouTube. Those standards are held high there. Yes, YouTube says it was a mistake when it was brought to our attention that a video has apparently been removed mistakenly. We act quickly to reinstate it. We also offer uploaders the ability to appeal our mistakes and beg forgiveness for the removal of that. And, well, we'll review the content. We'll have it processed by Skynet, by algorithm. Deji calls out Fousey. Yes, it's true. Deji, well, our next story is about the exciting match of talent.
Hey, Fousey, if you want to spar, let's go. Alright, I can fly out to LA after my whole court shit. Me and you, no cameras if you don't want cameras, or we can film it, we can spar.
You be the judge. Are you as excited as I am to see that fight? Woo! Oh, buckle up, guys, because this one is YouTube agrees to meet with the union. Sort of. After a year and a half of waiting, the YouTubers Union demanded YouTube respond to its complaints by Friday, or one of the world's biggest traditional labor unions would take the video site and the parent company all the way to court, hours before the deadline. I mean, this was in everybody's news, right? Google answers with, the company will meet, but it will not negotiate. We have explained, they said, to the union in great detail what YouTube is doing in terms of transparency and support for YouTubers. But we've also made it clear that we're not going to negotiate on their demands, said a YouTube representative last week. Now, last month, the YouTubers Union joined forces with the biggest traditional labor union in the world to launch a massive campaign pressuring the video site to enter official negotiations, demanding YouTube and its parent company Google address the complaints of frustrated YouTube creators. They said Friday is a deadline for Google. They drew that hard line in the sand. Respond, or they're going to take their complaints to court. No word really on what the substance is of those talks. Now, I know I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but can I express my personal thoughts here? This is hilarious to me. Okay, who's the working class? Is that me? Is that you? How about the 105,000 employees at Google? Are they unionized? Are they the working class? This is so laughable. This is called talking out of the both sides of your mouth. Politicians do this. Google wants to see and support unions, but they don't want unions telling them what they should or shouldn't do. You can't have it both ways. Unions, and they can't even do a blessed thing about it. Now, the union can take them to court, but who's going to win that battle? The union doesn't have a legal leg to stand on, which is why Google says, hey, yeah, sure, we'll show up, but we prefer to call this a meet and greet, okay? Because nothing's going to happen. I mean, can't you hear the executives laughing over that one? I mean, wait a minute. Wait. Tell me again. It's right there. Who's the CEO again at YouTube? They're laughing now, all nodding their heads agreeing. Yeah, they can't do a thing about it. All right, come on, you write in your thoughts. Share with Susan what you think about their actions with unions, and you be the judge. Thanks so much. Really appreciate you guys being here. If it's your first time, please go ahead and subscribe, like, hit the notification button, because YouTube still can't figure that out. So I really appreciate you guys. I hope you know that. I love seeing the comments. I try to interact as often as I can. Go ahead, take a look at some of the other videos we've done, and I think you'll get a laugh out of some of them. As always, be epic.